yeah, that baby hair is dumb as fuck. Your dad is in his underwear, he is a cuck. Your mama, yeah, she's over there, she's dumb as fuck. She's munching on a stud, she's munching on a stud. The fuck? Yeah, let's be honest, she ain't really got pots, yeah, she got jaundice. She sold a teepee from a celly like she's Pocahontas. That shit is common, and her mama's supposed to send some money, she needs some ramen. I heard she's got a new friend, I heard she scissored that girl Diamond. I know that Natalie is lying, and deep inside, yeah, she's dying. I know your damn intentions, so sit down, little bitch. And Bubba, he be flinching, and I know that he's a snitch. And your daddy sitting there in the hotel corner, deep throat a Corona, sit there with a boner, while Natalie is getting bent over on the bed, face down with her toes up. There goes Steve with that milk, yeah, he pulled up. He got horny when Crime Circus showed up. R.I.P. to Davion, he was more than a carry-on. R.I.P. to Dominique, we all know he was trying to leave. Mackenzie, yeah, that baby hair is dumb as fuck. Your dad is in his underwear, he is a cuck. Your mama, yeah, she's over there, she's dumb as fuck. She's munching on a stud, she's munching on a stud. The fuck?
All right, New Age Plug, you did it again. You already know what it is. We in the building tonight, U2 Streets Podcast. I got Ronnie Blue Eyes, the one and only.
Yeah, we here. Shout out to everyone in the chat. You know where it's at. YouTube Street Podcast. We back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're keeping the streak going. Well, we're not really a streak, but we're on a run. I would say this is a run of a lifetime. We got a lot to talk about tonight, man. We're going to go over some transcripts from this court that we missed, and they're very important. We're going to be talking about the prison struggles Mackenzie's dealing with right now. They're saying because Steve lost his job, the commissary went low, and she's not eating like she was. So I think she might be starving.
I think she'll be back to tricking in no time. She'll be hustling these tricks and Johns and Joes out here. You know how it goes.
She'll be out here.
Yeah,
oh my God. Hey, and salute to everybody in the building. It is Thursday night YouTube Streets. We got the topic Mackenzie Shirilla. We might cover some other stuff too later. This Perez Hilton thing's getting getting crazy. I think it's mental health, and I think it's like some kind of, it's just mental health he's going through. Prayers to him, man.
Yeah, I'm not too up on it.
Yeah, dude, it was a whole TikTok phenomenon. But Ariana Grande released a song 2 weeks ago, and she was covered in blood. And I wonder if his like some kind of subconscious happened there. I don't know. Oh man, we already got donations too. Shout out to Anton, man. The fuck? And then shout out to Jolie too. Uncle Alert, 440 joules. Salute to you, man.
Salute.
All right, so oh man, there's a call too I found. We're gonna be going over tonight.
Yeah.
That body, we might do that body language guy that you sent somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Can you put it in the private chat, Blue? All the stuff that you sent, because one of the things was that body language. Put that in the private chat. We'll bring that up too. Let's get to these transcripts.
What are you talking about? Let me look.
Yeah. Look in the group chat with me, you, and DBS. You sent this body language guy talking about Mackenzie Shirilla.
Okay.
Now, I never seen it before, nothing like that. But you're the one that sent it.
All right, let me check my phone real quick.
While you get that ready, I want to talk about. We're gonna get into these transcripts. We're gonna bring up the witnesses the defense brought up, the girl with the groceries, some other chick, and then I want to get to the closing arguments because honestly, this is gonna get crazy. And any day now, just so everybody knows, any day now, you're gonna get that reconsideration is gonna get denied. So we're gonna be hearing about that soon. That reconsideration appeal is gonna get denied. Now the habeas corpus, that's going to take some time,
right?
But that other reconsideration motion they put in, that is 100% going to get denied in any day now. So that'll be a small victory for the victims.
Definitely 100%. I'm putting that in the private chat now.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. We pull this up. Salute to everybody in the building. I'm gonna drop the link. We'll drop the link too. Anybody can come up.
We dropping links tonight, Thursday night. We lit.
Yeah, actually, I'll play this first, and then I'll find exactly where I want to be on these files. That way, I'm not looking through them because it's on the third PDF. Pause.
Right.
It's crazy you got to pause PDF, but you do.
Crazy.
Right. Bring this up. So this guy's name is Justice with Matt Johnson. He's got 56,000 subs.
Yep.
How'd you find this dude? It just showed up in your algorithm?
Yo, it's just crazy because I keep I got my phone and my work phone, and I keep one phone real clean with just stuff I'm interested, workout, MMA, etc., whatever. But then the other one is mostly for research for the podcast and shit, so it's flooded with stuff that we cover. And occasionally some Wade Wilson, Mackenzie Shirilla cases we've covered in the past will pop up, and I'll just click on it, being interested, do a little research, do my due diligence, shit like that. So that's how I came about this one right here. I didn't even get to watch the whole shit. As soon as I seen it, I sent it to you and DVS. I'm like, yo, maybe we can fuck with this. I watched a little bit of it before I sent it.
Okay. Well, you're the art body language guy.
Yeah, facts.
Let's see. He's got other stuff too that he's gonna talk. Can you hear it on your end, Blue?
Nah.
Let me make sure. Oh, it's not even up. Okay. Let me know if you hear this.
But you wanted to hear Mackenzie behind bars.
All right, cool.
I'm not a monster.
Disgust. Did you see that? I'm not a monster, right?
So here you go. Here is the body language interview and analysis from Susan Constantine, unedited. Let me know what you think. But first, do me a favor, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and share this episode. Now, the case of Mackenzie Shirilla.
At Johnson. I'm out the loop, though. See, you know what the issue is? We followed like everybody and their mama when it comes to like hip hop true crime for the longest time, Blue. Like what we covered, like in the prison genre. I'm learning about all these people, like Matt Johnson. There's another Mackenzie Shirilla. There's two dudes reacting to Mackenzie Shirilla that, man, they're killing. People are really killing it, man. They're on the right side. I love it.
100%. 100%. You know what it is, bro? We cover so much shit, and we're doing our due diligence, so much research that sometimes it all kind of gets mashed together. So it's hard to keep track of names and everything like that. But yeah, shout out to Matt Johnson. We're going to get into this and see what's going on. Justice with Matt Johnson. Let's go.
All right, here to talk about it, we have a very special guest, Susan Constantine, a jury consultant, the author of How to Spot a Liar in 7 Seconds or Less. I have all the information in my show notes. We'll talk about it at the end of this episode. And you're a body language expert. And thank you for being on the program again, because, so many people are still talking about this Netflix documentary, if you can call it that, The Crash, with Mackenzie Shirilla and how she was behaving. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions with bits of the trailer and parts of that documentary.
Sounds good.
Let's begin with this one when she's just talking about how hard it is in prison. I want to get your take on this. And this is from the trailer.
It's really hard every day in here. I try to wake up and be the best person I could be every day, stay out of trouble. There's not a moment that doesn't pass where I don't think about them, or I don't feel the pain in my chest that it's still like a void.
What's that?
She's studying her like a caveman right now, but she's gonna pick up on that dramatic pause and that sigh and stuff like that. I didn't even get this deep in it. Once I see Mackenzie Shirilla and body language, they were both right up my angle as far as the research for the podcast. So I'm like, yo, this might be gold right here. But yeah,
so
she's definitely gonna bring that up.
Susan Constantine, this is the body language expert?
She's the body language expert, and he's the host.
Interesting.
of losing them. And
What'd you pick up on with that?
Okay, so I'm going to set the scene a little bit because, as you know, we're both in television, Matt. So there is a moment where, of course, you've got cameras everywhere. She's now framed up, right? So we have to consider those things. So
Did that just turn it up louder?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I just tried to turn it up on my end louder. Let me know if it's working.
she's got her arms crossed so that she's kind of framed up. I'm sure that she was guided to do that. So you always have to take things into context. Now, when we take things into context, I want you to consider that when you're in that environment, there's a lot at stake,
So hold on
right?
real
So
quick.
there's a lot of cognitive
They're probably gonna get into facial cues and voice tones and stuff like that, not just body language. But this lady, she knows her stuff. But the first thing you automatically pick up on is when someone got their arms crossed, they're all defensive, protecting their vital organs, and everybody has a different idea. But it's pretty universal. That's like the basic stuff. That's the one-on-one body language, one-on-one type shit.
Yeah, because you know what I think about? I think about when like your dad is mad, like
You get
walking
like
out
defensive, right?
and like his arms crossed, like tapping his foot type, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah. But I am curious to hear her opinion on, her study on Mackenzie. Because I didn't get this
Mhm.
far into it.
She's got one of those. Never mind. I
Vice
was gonna say
principal looks.
all
Yeah,
eyes are
I
on you.
got you.
yeah. I was gonna say she's
I
got
know, I got you.
she's got something big over here.
On you. And
Mm.
then there's this thing that's going on inside your head, wanting to
Almost
be
like a
able to
Prince Albert.
perform well and say what you want to say, but also do it very naturally. And under the most unnatural situations, right? So in fact, she even mentions it at the very end, and I'll get to that. So one of the things that I pointed out too is, and I've talked about this on your show before, and that is when a person's facial expressions, when they're truly in their authentic self, muscles in their face will move synergistically and they will synchronize exactly the same from one side of the face to the other side of the face. It's the way that the muscles move in the face when you're actually feeling sadness or happiness or anger. They move exactly the same. If you went back and you looked at that photo, you're going to see one eyebrow that just goes way up, right? So one
Like The
goes
Rock.
way up and one is down. So what does
Mhm.
that mean? That means that she is very aware of what's going on and she's trying to force this emotion. And when you do that, it won't synchronize because true emotions synchronize exactly the same. So there's
Facts.
other parts too where she's got her eyes are very big. She's very expressive. And
Yo,
she's
plug.
really using
Yeah.
That's some eyes never lie shit. Like when you're trying to tell a lie, your body and your facial cues and your tone won't always agree with the lie you're telling. It will give you away if you know what to look for. Like I could always tell when someone's lying to me, especially if we're talking face to face. You know what I'm saying? But that's basically where she's going with this.
What's that Tupac quote? Real lies, real lies, real lies.
You know what I mean?
eyebrows is more of an emphasizer. Listen to me. I want to tell you something. This is really important. So hold those eyebrows up and you hold them there. That is communicating to the other person that she's serious about what she's trying to say. She's using as an emphasizer. The other thing is that she talks about the pain in her chest. I mean, there's no hand gestures. So she doesn't go, the pain in my chest. Should synchronize with her words. So there was
Right.
no movement. So that goes
Not
back
sincere.
to she's very aware of how she's presenting herself. She's keeping herself framed up and she's not moving, which is not to her benefit because we want to see some movement. The other thing is that she doesn't name who they are. She talks about them. So there's that deterioration of that relationship, the disconnect with that relationship was probably not a good idea.
Detached.
She
Yep.
does, however, in some of the other clips we're going to look at, where
I even go deeper. Hold on. I even go deeper than that. So today I was doing a deep dive, Mackenzie. It's been actually Mackenzie Shirilla deep. Actually, I'm trying to find information and calls that could actually help on the back end of keeping her,
Yeah.
But I was doing some research today and it's deeper than that. She actually looks at Dom and Davion below her still to this day. And I'll
Right.
give you an example. When she's talking about the music, she got this subscription for some JPEG music, and it ended up being a bunch of underground artists that she never even knew. And what she did is she said, I just got a bunch of music that's trash, and it's like a bunch of Dom and Davions.
That's crazy.
And to me, I think she's taking it. She's looking at them
She's throwing
below her.
subliminal shots. Yeah, she's disrespectful. Yeah, she's better than, you know what I mean? And I was thinking the same thing when she was saying them instead of bringing up their name. I was thinking she's detaching herself from it, and there's a lack of sympathy and a lack of sincerity.
For sure.
She does name them, but not right here. So that's not a good sign.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it that way. This is why we love having you on the show. And the viewers just adore your expertise. And we're going to get into more clips from the trailer and what's online about what she says happened, her side of the story, and also that awkward moment at the end when she's asking her attorney a question and she's almost a different person, but we'll get your take. But first, I want to go back in time and go to when she's sentenced. And I want to get your take on when she's reading a statement of elocution and whether or not there's any honesty in it.
Mackenzie, you don't have to speak if you don't want to. It's up to you. Okay? You can sit if it's more comfortable, whatever's better for you.
The families of the video, I'm so deeply sorry. I hope one day you can see I would never let this happen or do it on purpose. I wish I could remember.
Y'all know my rules, man. No snot bubble doesn't count. If we don't see a snot bubble, we need 2 snot bubbles here, Mackenzie.
We need that
1,
booger bubble.
2. Yep, for sure.
What happened? I'm just so sorry. I'm heartbroken. I love Dom and Davion. We were all friends.
And remember, there's a call, and somebody reminded me this in the chat last night. There's a call between her and Natalie discussing this, this murder impact statement, basically.
The exact moment. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so it's just fake as fuck. She shouldn't even wrote anything down.
This is rehearsed. This is why in this situation she brought the names up, because this was written down, well rehearsed. She had time to think about it. She had help with it. But in the other one, she was kind of just on the spot, even though she's somewhat prepared for it and she had someone there coaching her, she was still somewhat on the spot.
Yeah, has she not seen movies where they're like, oh man, I wrote this down, but I'm not using it? What the hell, Mackenzie? You dumb as hell. The fuck?
Dom was my soulmate. I wish I could take all your pain away.
For sure.
And I'm so sorry. And to my family, thank you for the support and all the love
And
you
dude,
guys
this is
did.
the last time we see her. I don't know how to say this, but she has baby hair now.
If you know, you know, you know.
If you know, you know. This is the last time you see her look like a Strongsville civilian white suburban girl, because now she's got baby hair right here. She's got baby hair.
Thank you for spending with me. I love you all so much. I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm done.
Yeah, she's a different person there. So it's authentic. So I don't care what everybody's thinking out there. I'm sorry, guys. She's authentic here. So if you look back at the
Damn, we're getting, dude. Wow, I didn't expect the Blue. Did you watch this before?
Nah, not at all. But listen, she could be authentic, but she doesn't get to mean what she's saying. She could be upset about anything. She could be upset about the fact that she's in court fighting for her freedom.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, exactly. They say to do that, like the past lie detector test is to think of something else or keep your mind busy. And she's probably doing that of like just being upset that she's going to prison for a long time.
Yeah, you gotta stay cool, calm, and collective, because they're gonna get a base first, like a baseline. They're gonna ask you some basic questions, your name, where you're from, shit that's just elementary. You know what I'm saying? And if that's gonna be, you're gonna be real nonchalant, not caring. Then when they get to the difficult shit, your heart's gonna start pumping. You might start twitching and fiddling with your fingers and sweating, and that's when they see a change, and that's what they're looking for.
And that was the last time she was apologetic, because when you talk with a documentary, she's more talking about
Probably the only time.
Yeah, intent. So maybe she's basically saying that Mackenzie is being authentic here, but during the documentary, there's a big gap of where she just doesn't give a shit anymore. Which I don't think she gave a shit from the get go. I don't know. I don't think she's acting. I don't think she's authentic there. I think, like the chat said, crocodile tears.
those eyebrows.
100%.
Remember I told you about those asymmetry where she was really forcing it? Look at it now. You're going to see that they're horizontal. They're
That's the
not
grief.
lifting at different levels. They're right at the same one. The other thing is with the voice, the tone, the pitch, all say the same thing. She's really struggling through this. Her voice is
She
cracking
rehearsed
up.
that, lady. Remember, Susan, I don't think you heard the jail call. I think if Susan heard the jail call before she heard that, maybe she have a different opinion because remember, Mackenzie and Natalie, they stayed up late nights rehearsing that.
Yeah.
It's becoming more shrilled. It's kind of jumpy. And the same thing is throughout. So that is when somebody's under a lot of stress, emotional stress, that you will hear that in their voice. And it also doesn't taper off abruptly. I mean, and that's usually one of the things like with Alex Murdoch, he would cry, fake tears, fake nose stuff, and then boom, he would be done, right? Not here. What we're seeing is it actually.
Alex Murdoch had a snot bubble? I'm about to go back and check that out.
I think he was faking it.
He had a fake snot bubble.
He was faking it.
He took it to another level with that.
That's crazy. He's trying to get an Emmy, Oscar.
Damn, how the hell you fake a snot bubble? You gotta have a cold.
He's just faking the sniffle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Softens up as it goes. That's a real emotion because emotion will have a peak, an apex, and then it will start to glide off. That's real emotion. So I'm timing it. It was truly real emotion. She also names them at this point. And also at the very beginning of it, she raises her eyebrows and she says, yes, she wants to talk. And she says, she's asking for permission if she can. They're both symmetrical. Yes, she wants to. She's addressing it. And then she's also showing the chin boss. Chin boss is coming up, which is a sign of sadness, causes the corners of the mouth to go down. Combination with all of the other channels, as I mentioned, in the voice, the tone, the pitch, all are conclusive that she was feeling emotion there, and it was sadness.
All right, here is the sentence before we get back to Mackenzie today, which is, again, a totally different person.
What'd you say, Blue?
Of course she's emotional. She says she's fighting for her life, for her freedom.
Yeah. She's not sad. She's only sad because she got caught.
Exactly.
It didn't go the way she wanted it to go. And it's the same thing that she pulled on mommy and daddy, but it didn't work with the courts like it did with mommy and daddy.
She's so used to getting away with shit. She's spoiled rotten.
Yeah.
For the shit.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, keep an eye on your kids. Discipline your kids the right way, because this is what's going to happen. This will happen.
There's a very good likelihood, Mackenzie, that you will spend the rest of your life in prison. That won't be up to me. That will be up to the parole board, and that will be up to you to a great extent.
And she told her right there, and she didn't listen.
Yep. And she's telling her this will be up to you, and this is something we talk about all the time. Her taking accountability, her behavior, her actions from here on out.
That look right there, in my opinion, is I want to kill you. She looks like a murderer right there.
She's definitely upset, but she's upset because she's in trouble.
Yeah, she looks like she wants to hurt the judge right here.
I understand that the pain in this room wants me to impose the harshest sentence, but I don't believe that would be the appropriate sentence.
That's
because I do believe.
And that's why this is why she went on a call with her mom after this, and it basically said, "I can't believe the judge only gave me 15."
Right.
And look how she reacted right there, like, "Oh, God, thank you." Yeah, you got a slap on the wrist technically.
Compared to what she could have got. What a
sure.
Yeah.
The Mackenzie will not be out in 15 years. So she's sentenced on count 2, the murder of Davion Flanagan, 15 years to life. She's sentenced on count 1, the murder of Dominic Russo, 15 years to life, to be served concurrent to each other with credit for time served.
Look, she's so stupid, she only know what that means. She's like, wait a minute, what does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean
She said, huh? She's trying so hard not to say the fuck.
the fuck? Is that right?
Okay, so she doesn't really understand what that means.
Nope, it's exactly right. So you could see it mimicking it, just kind of reading her lips, like, what does that actually mean? So
It's a
this
long
is a
blink.
really young girl too. She's naive. She doesn't really know all the terminologies, and maybe her attorney didn't explain all of that to her, but her eyes kind of widened up when she was talking about, the judge was talking about her sentencing, and you could see like this little bit of eye aperture that became more frozen and like paying attention, like, okay, here comes the real thing. And then
Hold
we
on real quick.
see that followed by
When we watched this before, I pointed out her blink ratio. The blink radius is just going crazy. The nerves is really racking up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And then she had one long one where she's like basically sleeping, resting her eyes like an old person. And then she
Yeah.
opens.
That's a whole nother tell.
rapid eye blinking. So when we see rapid eye blinking, that just means she's really thinking very fast and hard. It's called cognitive load. So we know that this is
There it
not
is, right there. You
associated with
see that?
deception. This is
Did you see
associated
that? She just did it again.
to what she's actually hearing, which is like almost like an impact statement, like an impact she's hearing, and then her eyes will flutter, cognitive load. And then we see also there's a point where, I don't think that you're going to serve 15 years, or the judge didn't really find that she would be serving that many years, but that wasn't really up to her. You could see the chin balls come up. That was self-pity. Like, thank you so much for thinking of me. Kind of like that self-pity. And
That's the real shit she says so far. Self-pity.
Now that self-pity would come from a guilty conscience, right?
Yeah, straight up just feeling bad for herself.
You could see that happening. And then when she didn't realize, after she ruled on her sentence, you could see where she was uncertain, because she looked over at her attorney right there. And that's what we call a confirmation glance. What does that actually mean? Which also connected to her words when she mimicked it underneath her
bubbles, dude. You got some kind of activity here. Some kind of activity going on.
Yep.
And a little bit of redness in the man.
breath. What does that actually mean? And then she takes a big gulp, which is part of fear.
Again, fascinating, especially when you compare it to what we're about to see with this Netflix documentary, and why she agreed to do it. That's another question, because she wants to appeal all of this. And she's very careful in what she says as the reason why she is speaking in front of the camera for the first time. Here is a clip from that.
And I understand there's many different sides to the story and different perspectives, but I just want to say my truth, and I just know myself, and I know I'm not a monster.
Okay, not a monster. That's what sticks out to me.
Disgust. Did you see that? I'm not a monster, right? Smug. I got to tell you, she's saying my truth, but doesn't mean it's the truth. And that's kind of like that new little buzzword that people love to say, well, I want to speak my truth. I'm like, so what does that actually mean? Because that's like a new buzz thing people are using. And it's like, well, first of all, it's not the truth. It's maybe your truth. Also, what we have here is there's a lot to gain and a lot to lose. So that's where cognitive load goes up, right? So she has a lot to gain. She can pull it off. A lot to lose if she doesn't pull it off. That creates cognitive load, right? This is what we call jeopardy. We need to create jeopardy. But her eyes are just kind of rolling around in her. So she's trying to figure out where she's going to be pulling this information from. And also keep in mind, there's cameras all around her. So she's doing all these little confirmation glances. But the biggest one was the smugness. At the very end, you could see one corner of her mouth kind of go up to one side. That's part of what we call superiority, contempt. Dr. Ekman talks about it. When you see that on one side of the mouth, very little, and then it's followed by disgust. So, I'm like, she is not liking it. She does not like it. In fact, there's it's disgust, but it's a form of scorn. Like, how dare you?
She thinks she's better than.
Yeah, bro.
And this lady just pointed that out.
Yeah, bro.
People do it because this is my truth, and everybody else, they all have their stories, but I have my truth, and that's what I want to tell.
What do you make of the fact that, of course, she was a young offender, 17 at the time, probably closer to 18, if not at the trial a year later. And then this has been a couple years. But she's almost like a different person in the terms of speaking with a deeper voice and the persona. Like, is that also just development, or is
That's from all them incidences in prison, right? That's from
Yeah, 100%. She's trying to put on like she's trying to adapt to her environment. She can't. She got to be a certain way. Certain things
yeah,
they're not taking into consideration, like her fighting for her life, her fighting for her freedom, her being stuck in a certain environment where you can't really show fear or weakness. You know what I mean?
yeah. So she's hanging out with the lifers, right? The lifers was giving
Right.
her this added sense of attitude where she's never coming home mentality. And then this is all going on. I wonder if she's mentioned it to the lifers because I know there's going to be some animosity there.
Yeah, and eventually she's gonna pick up on that and she's gonna copy and repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna
that
copy and
like
paste that shit.
hardness
Mm-hmm.
from the jail or the prison, or is this someone trying to be someone else?
I think it's more cultural, and I've seen this happen. It's cultural. Like you're in that jail, you're around a lot of people. I hate to
Yo,
say it,
hold
a
on,
lot
plug.
of thuggy people. And her
If DVS was up here, he would have said dog whistle right there.
Yep. He would have said a dog whistle, man. He's out there saving people in Narcan, man. Salute to DBS.
language is more thuggy. I'm just going to call it out. She's using this kind of like slang, and she's got a like edge to it. And we saw that Casey Anthony when she served all those.
Very
I mean,
terrible, man. The last week, the comparisons between Casey Anthony and Mackenzie Shirilla have been brought up multiple times, just because the possibility of obviously Mackenzie Shirley coming home and
Right.
maybe even having a Substack or social media herself, but their attitude, the way that they they come across like they're innocent, which technically I guess in the court of law Casey Anthony is, but we all know that's bullshit. That's her and her dad. There's some weird stuff going there.
Right.
It's just there's some comparisons there. Maybe even Jodi Arias, you could throw her in there too.
But after all those years, and then she did her documentary, there was a sense of anger and contempt in the voice, so that there's that edge to it. And that's what we look at. There wasn't, which really I would like to have seen a softening. Like, I've learned so much since I've been here, but she didn't do it. She's the opposite. So she's still holding some grudge. She doesn't think she should be there, and that is coming through. So it is cultural. I actually have a really good friend of mine who is now a pastor, who very similar to this situation, was 18 years old, was under drugs and alcohol, got into an accident, killed his best friend. And then he was he was convicted of vehicular homicide, right? So he ended up serving 10 years. Now he's a pastor. But when I hear him actually speak, I can still hear that jailhouse talk. They got that little edge to their tone. So that's what I'm seeing. And also just her overall appearance, the way she's wearing her hair, just her overall demeanor looks a little hardened to me.
Okay, here is the clip when she talks about what happened, or at least she's asked about it. And here's the answer she gives.
Through all the evidence that has been presented, the most logical speculation seems to be a medical emergency.
Again, strange.
What? Yo.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's crazy.
Whoa. This bitch right here had a nerve. She's like, dude, the evidence. And she's like, well, they didn't ask you that. They asked you what happened.
Trying to sound out professional and shit.
It has to have been a medical emergency. Bitch, you ain't got POTS. You got jaundice. Shut up.
Dialect or whatever. She doesn't sound like that in court. She didn't sound like that in the social media videos.
No, because that was a response that was practiced, right? When we still, how many times we see that, Matt? We see that where then all of a sudden they'll change from their natural language to more of a legal ease, kind of like there's more, I need to get this out. This is what is. And they always relate to, well, the evidence will prove, or the most obvious thing is the evidence shows. And it's like, what'd she do? She blacked out. She doesn't remember driving 100 miles down the street, but she didn't really curve around. We've already proven that by the box that was in the car. That wasn't it that happened. So she was fully aware of what she did. And they always divert to lying by omission, right? I am not going to admit to it, but this is what the evidence will show. Because why? That's what she's heard her attorney say. He's used that same one. We also saw contempt again. in her facial expressions. And then she then gulps. Anytime you see that's a psychophysiological response, and that is a form of fear. Like, did I pull it off? Does it really sound good? And there's that.
So what's up with the gulp?
That's usually like a fair thing. You ever see it in like a comedy or a cartoon where they get like really shook and they take like a, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's usually like a scared to death type shit.
I'm trying to think if I don't like
It's
doing
fear
it.
based.
Hmm.
So, but
You know, it's like,
it's like
Go
a
ahead.
subconscious thing. It's a it's
It's subconscious. That's what I'm trying to think. I can't remember doing it.
and yeah. I can't think of the exact word, but
Oh,
it's
I know when I do it when the cops lights
oh yeah.
go. Yeah.
Involuntary. It just happens.
Yeah. It's almost like your balls hit your stomach almost like.
Right.
Ugh.
You get that, that that knot in your stomach when you see the high beams in your rear view, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you pucker up real quick. You're like, "Oh shit. It's over."
Yeah, tighten up.
hold your breath. And what happens with that is you don't have really the saliva, natural saliva when you're telling the truth, but all of a sudden when it dries up and then you have to gulp to try to reactivate it. So there's a lot of things that we look at here. For me, I'm going to say, liar, liar, pants on fire. I'm going to pull Julie's on that one.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's perfect for this scenario and this case. I mean, she's just a completely different person. And then I've always wondered what you would say if you were asked whether or not she should have done this documentary in the first place, because clearly they thought that this was going to help with some sort of appellate issue or making some buzz, whether that be, something like we saw with the Menendez brothers and them getting, their hearings. But what would you have told her about doing a documentary?
All right, so I've been in these scenarios before because I coach my clients. So we call that witness preparation, but we really do work on coaching. So what I would have done is I wanted to run by all those hard questions beforehand. So I want to see how she's responding, put her on camera, because this is what I do with my clients. I put the camera in front of them, I videotape it, and I show them. Here's when you answered that question. Can you see the being?
So,
what do you
basically,
see when you look at that?
She's telling you, this is how I teach them to lie. This is how we recite and rehearse and go over shit, and I prep them and coach them on how to do and what to say. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Really? Interesting.
Okay, well, that's not right. So then my job would be, if I want to have control as the attorney or trial consultant, I want to have control over the questions and that to control the narrative, right? So I would want to control what question was that would provoke the right emotion at the right time. So that's really important because I've done a lot of cases like this. And if they're not showing, like I worked on the Epstein case, one of the victims was one of my clients, and wasn't showing the right emotion, and she was doing a bench trial, but also was on Zoom, and she didn't show the right emotion.
Whoa, did she just say Epstein?
She said she represented one of the victims and they weren't showing the right emotion. And sometimes, again, that could be nerves, fear-based, or anxiety.
So
That's
you
why
got
you have to get a baseline, right?
Dang, bro.
Emotion over and over again. I'm like, something is wrong here. Well, we got to connect to why she feels like she's a victim. And when I found the right formula, she cried and it was really authentic, right? So that's what I try to do, is to bring out the real authentic emotion that is really inside here, her heart, not in the head, not here where she's been programmed, but to bring out the true emotion. And I think she failed. I don't think that was a good idea.
Just say, I can't talk about it because I have pending litigation. I think that, that would have been so much better than, well, I think the evidence on the case shows in the file. It's like, okay.
Yeah. There's another way could have been handled. But again, you and I know, and we're in TV, they're going to pull what they want to pull in order to create that narrative, they've got a game plan. And sometimes they pull these little pieces out that make it look different than what it actually is. And that's what I'm so sorry to say. But a lot of times if there is that tend to sensationalism, we have to also be very cautious of. So when we're really watching this, we have to look at things also too with a critical mind. And we also have to consider all of the other elements that are happening and why the person is responding the way they are, could be for other reasons as well. And in my personal opinion, and my professional opinion, is that she was not well prepared.
Yeah, and to your point, she probably sat there for several interviews over several days, and they were probably however long they were able to get, hours long or whatever. And then this is just boiled down into whatever it is, 40 minutes on camera with her in this hour documentary, hour and 20 minutes or so. Let me put on that clip that everyone's talking about. And this is why I was asking you about what you would have consulted, because this is the whole changing of her persona at the end when she looks over and it's revealed that her attorney's in the room.
Is there any last words that you'd like to say?
Did I touch on that? Okay, so everything is like safe. I don't want to force anything and just say too much or sound crazy.
I tell you, man.
Okay.
When she's looking at the lawyer and then she looks back at the interviewer, like it's like, dude, she is so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
she's
100%
like
nervous as hell.
Oh my gosh, she's like, oh my god, and it's like she was acting way different when she thinks she's on camera. She thought that was gonna get cut out.
Exactly. And these people up here, you could tell they're talking like lawyers. She keeps mentioning that they're on TV, but they're more talking like lawyers than they are journalists. And she's saying, sorry. If you're going to be sorry for anyone, lady, be sorry for the family and the victims. Respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is exactly what we just talked about. They pulled the clip, they kept it running, because they know at the very end, oftentimes when they think the camera was turned off, it's still rolling. It's still going. And so she was looking at her attorney as like looking for affirmation glass. You did good. You're doing really good. Did I say everything? And then she kind of shrilled up a little bit. So she felt a little insecure about whether she really did do a good job. And she was looking over at him, like him or her. Did I answer all the questions? Because I don't want to look crazy or something. So that goes back to she's hyper aware of how she is presenting herself. See, that's where the inauthenticity comes in, because if you're in authenticity, you're not really concerned about how you're presenting it. You're just presenting it. You're aware, but when you're containing, controlling everything, I call it like a teapot. Everything's all kind of controlled up, and then we're going to see the steam kind of coming out when you're trying to be deceptive, and it kind of spills out and spits and sputters, and we see that throughout this entire segment.
You are, again, a jury consultant, body language expert, which we love. And then you are the author of several books, including this one.
Yeah, that's coming out in February. So,
hey, I know how to spot a liar in 7 seconds. This is about Natalie Shirilla right here. She should do a whole thing on Natalie. Salute to the donations too, man. Jennifer, YouTube Junkie, Jolie, Michelle, Jennifer, Trauma Dog, Court Lurker.
Court Lurker, salute.
She was unhinged, toxic, controlling, abusive, verbal, and physical, according to text, psycho, insecure, and more, in my opinion. How does it feel now, MS Karma?
And video. And we got video evidence of her going off, going crazy.
guys, if you go on Barnes & Noble right now, you actually can pre-register for this. And so I'd love to have you guys join on, pre-register for it. And when it comes out in February, you'll be able to get a copy of the book for your own reading. But I teach you literally everything that I do in real world. So you're going to get the creme de la creme method and how to spot a liar in 7 seconds or less.
All right. Well, we certainly appreciate your time, and I hope to see you back soon.
Thank you.
For more analysis of the case, please head to the video section of this.
Oh, I got something good. You hear me?
Yeah.
Let's do this, bro. The direct examination of Natalie Shirilla.
Ooh.
And then we're going to do the cross-examination of Natalie.
You are now riding with the YouTube streets.
Salute to everybody. I know that we have been all over the place when it comes to these transcripts.
Little random lately, yeah.
But we were going back and forth. We had a lot going on, but we're back doing these transcripts again. And this is an important one. This is Natalie Shirilla. This is direct examination, by Dr. McDonald, Mr. McDonald, the lawyer, Mackenzie Shrilla's lawyer at the time. And then there's going to be a cross. So, y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's take that comment down.
You know it's gonna get interesting whenever Natalie's involved. It's about to get real crazy.
Can you state your name and spell your last name for the record? Natalie Shirilla. Do you see Mackenzie in the courtroom? I do. What is your relationship to her? It's my daughter. You and I have talked numerous times, correct? Uh-huh. I'm going to ask you a couple questions prior to the date of this accident. Did you ever see or hear your daughter express suicidal thoughts? Never. Damn, she lied on the stand. Bro.
That's crazy. And when she said what's your relationship to her, like most of the time in that situation, I don't want to use the word normal, but normally it'd be I'm her mother. No, that's my daughter. That's kind of like an attitude type shit. Like that's my daughter. Like you should, you know what I mean? They didn't ask her relationship to you. They asked your relationship to her. You gotta look out for little shit like that.
Now, Blue, they wouldn't have brought her on the stand if she said yes, right? If the answer that she told the lawyers prior was yes, my daughter is suicidal, this would have
Right.
messed up what they're trying to do, right?
Right. Or if they were gonna go that route with the defense and say she was suicidal, then it would have potentially been looked at as to work in her favor. But they were all over the place with the excuses and shit.
This is crazy, man. Prior to the date of this act, did you ever see your daughter express suicidal thoughts? Never. Even answering that, Blue, what's not a
Right.
yes or no?
Right.
All right. It's been testified in medical records that your daughter suffered from POTS. And I thought the lawyer didn't bring up POTS, y'all. I thought all the Mackenzie supporters on TikTok said that this never got brought up in court. In trial. Well, here it is. It's been testified in medical records your daughter suffered from POTS. Do you know what POTS is? She says yes. Could you tell us what POTS is? POTS is a condition where your blood pressure gets very low, and it happens sometimes when you stand up too fast. You can pass out. Sometimes it's different from person to person. It's regulated through salt tabs, compression socks, increased fluids, and diet. But your blood pressure drops really, really low, and your heart rate increases. I don't even know if that's true. This is like a generic ass ChatGPT answer right here she gave in court. This is crazy.
Crazy.
Have you observed your daughter experience these symptoms? Yes. On how many occasions prior to this accident? I like how they put accident right there. It's not true. It's murder. Multiple.
Yeah, they
A
should
couple
use
for sure.
incident. Yeah.
Now there's been prior testimony Mackenzie would leave the Russo residence and spend the night at your house because of fights between Dom and Mackenzie. You and I talked about that, correct? Yes. In the 6 months prior to this accident, did Mackenzie ever spend the night with you? Damn, they asking an underage daughter. They
Yeah.
asking an underage girl if she's this is the problem, guys. This is the problem right here. The lawyer's literally asking Natalie if her daughter ever spent a night with what the hell?
Yo, and what was her answer to just to go back a little bit
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they said how many times have you seen her experience the pops like situation or
Oh, how many occasions prior to this accident?
multiple?
A couple.
Yeah, so
For sure.
any real parent with a life threatening or a scary situation is gonna know exactly how many like maybe not if it's very frequently, you wouldn't know the exact number, but you would be more thorough with your answer.
Yeah, for sure. Now there's been prior testimony Mackenzie would leave the Russo residence and spend the night at your house because of fights between Dom and Mackenzie. You and I talked about that, correct? Yes. In the 6 months prior to this accident, did Mackenzie ever spend a night with you? No. That's even
Damn.
worse, Natalie. Where did she spend the nights? At their house, the Russo house. So that never happened? Correct. No. No further. Damn, that's all you have for Natalie, huh?
Right.
Now we're about to get it. Now you got the state though. Now
At
you
their
got
house, like, and then she cleaned it up with the Russos. Like, she's saying their house, like it belongs to Mackenzie and Dawn for a minute, you know?
you know, it's just she's so this was nasty. This is nasty work by her to
Yeah.
get this cross-examination of Natalie Shirilla by Mr. Troop. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Tim, and I'm with the prosecutor's office. I'd like to ask you a few questions. First thing I would like to ask you about is POTS. When was Mackenzie diagnosed with POTS? Excuse me. 2017. Who diagnosed her? Oh gosh, Sonia. I can't remember her neurologist. I can't even speak. I can never say certain words. She left. So this is what I'm talking about. How you gonna pick it? She went up there. She came. She didn't even have paperwork to back this up. I'm sorry. I can't hear you. I'm so sorry. Her name has escaped me. Where was her diagnosis? The Cleveland Clinic. Why was she being treated for this? Because the first thing that happened when I called, I was living in the living room. She was in the kitchen getting something to drink out of the refrigerator. I heard something that sounded like a bowling ball hit the floor. So I ran in the kitchen and she was laying on the floor. I didn't know what that was. So I took her to the doctor and that's when they diagnosed her with POTS. That's not how that works. You got to go through so many different experts and
Yeah.
they gave her some medication. They gave her salt tabs. It's not really medication, increased salt and compression socks. They did not give her anything but salt tabs? Correct. She was taking that medication consistently since 2017? Answer, as needed. Question. Mackenzie was living with Dom last July? Question mark. Yes. She's been living there for approximately 6 months. Approximately? Okay. She was 17 at the time. Uh-huh. It's my understanding that you were completely okay with her living with a 20-year-old male in his house. Damn, the prosecutors brought that up.
Oh, shit.
That happened gradually over time. That wasn't my question. My question was, were you okay with that? I was okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I
Now
was
it's getting
okay.
sticky. That wasn't my
Correct?
question. My question was, go ahead, my bad.
No, you're right. Correct? Answer, yeah. You gave your blessing to her living there? I did. During that 6 month period of time, did you ensure she was taking her prescribed medication? The salt tabs, right? For the POTS? It's not prescribed. You take them as needed. So if you don't have salt tabs, you need to add something like salty chips, crackers, or something like that. If you don't have salt tabs, you have to increase your salt intake when you feel like you're low. The incident that you described where she hit the floor back in 2017, there have been several incidents since then. There have been instances where she feel herself getting low, so she'll sit or just sit down. Or if you feel woozy, sit or take a minute and eat some crackers or some salt.
Yo, I was just
But
gonna say
yes,
that, bro. If there's several incidences, right? She would
hmm
keep a sleeve of saltine crackers in the whip. No? Something simple like that.
yeah, that's crazy. This is getting crazy. Okay, you helped Mackenzie get her driver's permit when she was still a teenager, correct? Uh huh. You signed off on that? I did. And you did that several times? You went with her to the BMW and signed off on her driver's license, correct? Or the sorry. You went with her to the DMV and signed off on her driver's license, correct? Twice. 2 times? Those 2 times were after she had the first POTS incident. Isn't that right? Yes. So you were aware of these POTS incidences, yet you still went to the DMV and said, "Give my daughter a driver's license." Yes. You signed off on her operating a car on the highway. Yes. So this is a trick bag this prosecutor just put her in
Oh yeah.
because if
And she
Potts
keeps
did do
digging
this,
in, like, yep,
then you know who gets charged with the murders? This bitch right here for
the
fucking getting her underage
negligence.
fucking
Right.
daughter a driver's license if she had actually had Potts. But again, You going to the
And not
doctor full
reporting that
time.
at the registry or the DMV or whatever you call it.
I don't think she has a real diagnosis of POTS. I really don't. We seen a school record that you could give the school. You could tell the
Exactly.
school anything. I have asthma.
That's why I was
Okay,
confused
boom.
about the medical thing. They said that the medical history. I'm like, oh, because we touched on that subject before, and we didn't see any medical proof that there was an actual medical history or diagnosis officially. You know?
Mm-hmm. You signed off on her operating a car on a highway. Yes, correct. Yeah. Knowing she had this issue. And this is what Natalie says. It's not required to disclose it on a driver's permit. They didn't tell me that I had to do it. I know people that have POTS and don't have it on theirs. I didn't know. Well, you just said you didn't know, and if it was required, I would absolutely have put it on there. But nobody ever told me that I had to, or I would have. I will give you that. As a mom, this thing is so serious to you, correct? It can be. You would send your daughter out behind the wheel of a car knowing she has this? Natalie says my sister also has POTS. That's crazy. That's not my question, though. The prosecutor's like, that's not my question. She drives successfully, Natalie says. She's a nurse. This is your daughter. We're talking about your daughter. Why are you talking about your fucking sister now? This is your daughter. Uh huh. And you're giving your blessing to her for years to operate a car, correct? Yes. You ever told her not to drive the car because of this POTS diagnosis? She's been able to manage it well. There have been incidences where it does happen where she has to sit, relax, and stuff. I don't want to interrupt you, but that wasn't my question. Dude, Natalie, stick to the program. What are you doing? You're all over the fucking place. I'm sorry. My question was, you gave your blessing to this. Natalie says yes. And so you're here to tell us today that you're here to tell us this was the reason she crashed the car into the Plithco building. Isn't that the bottom line? It could be. Question, it could be. Answer, it could be. Dude, Natalie's such a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the 2018 Toyota Camry. I love how the prosecutor's putting her on the spot of all
Yep.
her theories. Let's
Yep.
talk about the 2018 Toyota Camry. Where did Mackenzie get that car? Oh shit! This is my angle. Bro, I made a whole video about this. Natalie Shirilla provided a murder weapon. Where?
Crazy.
What do you mean? Where did she get it? Car dealer, dude. Bro, you see what she's
Yo.
doing, Blue?
Yo. That's crazy.
Who paid for the car? My husband, Steve the cuck, and I. It was registered to you? Question mark. Uh huh. And when did she get out the car? And when did she get the car? The court says, can you keep your voice up? Natalie says, I'm sorry. I don't know off the top of my head. Who paid for the car? My husband and I. How much did it cost? About 20 grand. Question. Mackenzie was employed at the time? She says yes. She was paying for her own insurance. She's on my insurance. She was paying for it? No. All right. She's been paying for it for 4 years, right? Approximately? 1 year. Dude, what is Natalie doing? He just asked her. Mackenzie was employed at the time. Yes, she was paying for her own insurance. She's on my insurance. She was paying for it? No. That's funny. All right. She's been driving for 4 years, right? Approximately. 1 year? Yeah. Okay. In that 1 year you've gotten in that car with her, haven't you? Yeah. How many times? Well, in the beginning, it was a lot because she was learning how to drive. Toward the end, not very often. This is after the POTS diagnosis? Question mark. Yeah. You would still get in the car with her? Yes. You weren't that concerned with POTS that you thought something might happen to you? Were you? No. When Mackenzie was in the hospital, it was you who told the doctor she had POTS, right? Uh-huh. She didn't tell the doctors I had POTS on July 31st and caused the crash, did she? She was barely coherent. She was just in a car accident. She couldn't speak for herself. I will rephrase the question. She never told the doctors I had a POTS episode, question mark. She couldn't remember from the crash. I would like you to answer the question, yes or no, Natalie. No, she did not. She did not tell the doctors? Well, I wasn't there. You didn't see them? See her tell the doctor? I was not there when they brought her in. You said the other part of the testimony besides Potts, you said you had never seen or heard Mackenzie express suicidal thoughts. The answer by Natalie, no. Question. Wasn't there an incident in 2020 where the Strongsville Police Department and Fire Department came to your home? Oh, they do have it. They do have this shit.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Oh my God, here we go. Wasn't there an incident in 2020 where the Strongsville Police Department and Fire Department came to your home? Uh-huh. You remember that. I do. And you remember why they were there, don't you? I do. And they were there because there was a suicide report at the home, correct? That is not correct. Okay, let's talk about July 31st. We'll start with July 30th. You know where Mackenzie went that evening, yes? You were keeping close tabs on her always. And she was, oh yeah, you were keeping close tabs on her. She said always. And she was in fine health that night, right? Uh-huh. She hadn't had any sort of POTS episode for a long time. Answer by Natalie. That's not true. Well, when was the last POTS episode? I think it was maybe a week or two before that. She had shared with me that she was just blacked out really bad. It was really bad. And it hadn't been that bad in a long time. And she was scared it was going to get worse. The prosecutor says, I see. So you took her to the hospital, right? I told her to eat some salt, relax, increase your fluids. Exactly what they told us to do in the situation. Yeah. I like
She
how she
said
sneaks the yeah.
rub some dirt in it.
Yeah, exactly. You took her car keys because no mother would want her daughter driving a car in that situation. She wasn't driving. She was relaxing until she came out of the situation. I didn't need, but then she drove after that, right? I'm not sure. She was at home at Dom's. Question, with a car that's registered to you, right? And she said, right? That you bought for her, right? And that you gave her blessing to her driving, right? I'm going to number this state's exhibit 225. May I approach the witness? Have you ever seen this? Mr. McDonald, no. Mr. Troop says state's exhibit 225 is a Strongsville dispatch report indicating responding to the Shirilla residence. I'd like you to take a look at this. I don't have my glasses. I'd like you to read the address here, the location. Can you see that? Yes. What's the address? Walnut Creek Drive. What's your address? Yes. Is that your address? Yes. That's in Strongsville, Ohio? Question mark. Yes. The date on this document, 3/23/2020. All right. Just take us down to the narrative. Do you see the part where it says the narrative? I do. What is the top line? 15-year-old threatened suicide. Request a psych level CBA. Do you remember that incident now? I don't know if that was not at all, but I do remember the incident. They did, and then the prosecutor says they did not come out there to respond to a 15-year-old threatening suicide, didn't they? No. Here, I'd like you to read that, if you could. The last two lines here, please. Answer by Natalie. Female will not be transported to the hospital. Parents do not think her threats are real. They do not believe she will hurt herself. Oh my God. No further questions, Your Honor. Bodied it. Mic drop.
You know what I mean?
Oh my lord.
Crazy.
Wow, I didn't know they had this in the trial, dude. That is damaging. Wow, all the Mackenzie supporters, all the TikTokers are punching the air right now. Oh, they
You
can't
know.
take it. They can't take it. All right, I gotta take a break after that. Oh, that was intense. Are we gonna do a recross? I wonder if we're gonna do a no for the questions court redirect. Nothing, Your Honor. Okay, he said that. All right, we're all done. Natalie's off the stand.
Yeah, that's crazy. And it's crazy because, like, let's be honest, right? The way they be talking on the phone, it sounds like more like their homegirls or sisters or like sorority sisters or shit like that. Like, she tries to be a friend more than her parent or mother.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So she was
She
heated there.
Natalie wants to be cool. That's all she wants to be. She wants the young kids think that she's a
Yeah.
cool mom. In
I've seen it
reality,
posted
she's an
that
idiot.
she's living vicariously through the daughter. You know what I mean?
All right, this is important. This is the state's witnesses. We got a direct examination of Allison G. by Mr. McDonald. Donald. All right, could you please state your name and spell your last name for the record? Sure, it's Allison G. Let me get to the chat real quick too. I've been ignoring y'all. My bad.
Thanks, name gangster. There was someone in the chat offering to come up and read it for you. Salute. She said they'll do
Oh,
it in Mackenzie's voice. That was funny. But yeah, shout out
oh
to the whole
shit.
chat. You know that.
The fuck? Bring them up. My girl Tiff, salute irony. Um, everybody that's donated, thank you. Court Lurker, thank you. Pretty Zen, Ashley Lou, thank you so much. All right, sure. It's Allison G. I'm going to ask you to keep your voice up a little louder. If I can hear you, everybody else should be able to. I could do that. All right. Are you employed, ma'am? I'm self employed. What do you do?
Oh,
I own a organic produce market. Where is it located? In Strongsville. How long have you owned that? 6.5 years. Do you know an individual by the name of Mackenzie Shirilla? I do. Do you see her seated in the courtroom today? I do. And how is it that you know her? She was a regular shopper at my store. For how long a period of time has she been coming to your store? For about a year before all this happened. When she came, would she come with anyone at certain times? She would come with Dom and maybe another girlfriend. Do you know Dom's last name? I do. It's Russo. How often would you see Dom and Mackenzie come to your store together? 2 or 3 times a week. So you saw them together at least 100 times. Would that be accurate? That's fair to say. During that time that you observed them, did you ever see them? Did they get along? They were very loving. They usually held hands or had their arms around each other, and you could tell they were very, very much in love. That would also include and the question. That would also include the last 4 months prior to this incident, correct? Answer: yes. Wait a minute. So this is the grocery lady, and then the defense didn't even ask her about that Mackenzie was going to go pick up groceries or something. He just asked if they had any fighting. That's the whole point. That's the
yeah,
whole point. He put her on the stand as a character witness of like Russo and Shirilla getting along, in her opinion, making it look like that. No
yeah,
toxic. That's crazy.
yeah. That's wild.
I can't believe he did. Okay. I don't know. All right. So we got Candace Shipley, another witness for the defense for Mackenzie Shirilla. So the direct examination of Candace Shipley by Mr. McDonald. Would you please state your name and spell your last name? Candace. Do you know Mackenzie Shirilla? I do. Describe your relationship to her. She's my niece. So this is her aunt. This must be the lady with pots.
I was just thinking the same shit.
She's my niece. On what side are you related to her? Father or mother? I'm related to her mother. And what is your relationship to her mother? She's my niece. This is my great niece. How long have you lived in Cleveland area? I lived here most of my life, moved to Florida and moved back. I have been here almost 2 years. Did you move back here before this incident? I did. You and I have talked about this before, correct? Yes. You've testified in court before. Yes. Am I going to and I'm going to direct your attention to a couple days before this accident. Do you have that day in mind? It was the 28th. I believe it was a Thursday. What year? 2022. How is it that you have that date in mind? Mackenzie was coming over. She was going to watch my dogs, be my dog watcher. We were talking about getting healthy, and she was cut off. Who came to your house? Mackenzie and Dom. When you say Dom, who's Dom? Dom was Mackenzie's boyfriend. The purpose of them coming to your house was what? To introduce them to the dogs and get them used to my house and the puppies. How long did they stay at the house? Probably about 3 hours. How long had it been since you had your niece over? She had been over prior 2 or 3 other times, but we were up here for a wedding, maybe 5, 6 years. How long of a period of time did Dom and Mackenzie stay at your house? Approximately 3 hours. Were you present with them the entire time? I was. During the entire time that you were with them, did you see any signs of discontent or unhappiness between them? No. Pardon? None? Absolutely none. What were your observations of the two of them? We talked about the future. We talked about God. We talked about her modeling. And he was laughing because he was going, well, I guess I'm going to have to support her. We had made plans to go to dinner, and we talked about fresh food and learning to eat correct. And did you learn the status of their relationship? I did. They were very, very much in love. This is like some scripted shit. That's the other one said too. They're very, very much in love. This is like some rehearsed ass witnesses, man. Okay.
Crazy.
Did the two of them talk about the future plans? I see what he's trying to paint a picture here. Did the two talk about future plans? They did. And did each of them talk about future plans? Yes. Mr. McDonald, thank you very much. No further questions. The court cross? Mr. Truth's like, no. I already bodied it. I'm just gonna leave it. The
Yeah.
court. All right. Oh man. Nothing. I ain't gonna lie. Dude, her lawyers are so stupid, bro. They bring up fucking two people that, and that's all you guys got. That didn't help you at all. Oh my gosh, bro. Salute to Midnight Lace, my girl Tiff, and Irony Fisticuffs. Thank you. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Thanks for riding with us. Yeah, man, they didn't do too good on that one. They got bodied, yo. Facts.
All right, let me look here. Let me see what we got. I'm gonna do one call, and then that's what we're gonna end with. I gotta find this certain call though. It's on a smaller channel. The way that they titled it and everything. Hold on.
Hey, shout out to everyone in the chat. You know where it's at. YouTube Streets Podcast. We back.
Oh yeah, that's right. I put it in the group chat. God, we got too many group chats going here. All right. Trial Ledger. That's the name of the channel. Trial Ledger. Let's see. All right. Smash the like button. or the dislike button. It don't matter, either one. We prefer the like button though.
Yeah, hit the like button if you like something.
All right. It says I can't even. This is the one we were trying to listen to the other night. They say this one's important because she's talking about her medical. I wonder if they do a summary. I wonder if I can read a summary on this.
They told me to wait to pee because I have to take a drug test or some shit like that.
Oh, okay. Why is the toilet flushing? Did somebody else pee? Yeah, see, nobody cares. That's hilarious, though.
I'm just eating a peanut butter pack right now.
Oh, yummy.
I have hella of them.
Yeah, what do you have to eat?
It's like peanut butter,
All
bread,
right, so the
and
jail
these
audio is
cookies.
coming from both
I've been
headphones.
drinking water.
This channel doesn't do it like phone calls to prison and puts it all through mono, so it's gonna be a stereo of two mix of left and right audio from both the calls. So you have to have headphones in, or your straight device would be able to play it. But if you got one headphone in, you'll be like, "What the hell?
Right.
This doesn't make sense." So
Turn me up on my headphones.
turn it up.
Good. Wait, cookies, what else?
These cookies.
Oh, I thought you said chips and water.
What?
I thought you said chips and water.
No, I have drinking water.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Oh, I think these phone calls are free.
They are.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So wait, did they say the toilet always does that?
No, it's broken right now.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Did you talk to Jim, the lawyer?
No?
You haven't talked to him?
Well, no, not after today.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't tell you, oh, he can't.
No, we talk there.
Oh.
The next live we're gonna do the closing arguments from the state and her lawyer and Mr. Jim that they're talking about right now.
Yeah.
And I think it's impactful. They're gonna put a bow on everything, and it gives you an idea if there's ever a retrial, dude. And if they had the same prosecutor going, bro, they're in for a long, long ride, brother.
Real
This
right.
dude don't play. This dude don't play. I'm surprised he had that previous incident. That's great.
Yep.
I'm sad I'm not going to go back.
I know. I was going to message them today to see, like, is it weird? What's it like? Is it just different? What's the, you know?
Oh, don't do that.
No, I won't.
I know Miss Becca's happy as fuck, though.
Well, yeah, but you know what, though? She won't be, because you were not one of the problem ones. So even though she was irritated about your books, you were not a problem. So I don't know. She will. You don't know what you got till it's gone, right? And that'll be her case with you.
I know. She's going to wish she liked me.
That'll be her case with you. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I can guarantee they would rather have 800 of you, you know, so you documented everything. Big deal. She, as a training police officer, should like that, right?
Yeah, I miss Miss Kent, though.
Yeah. Yeah, she's good people.
What'd you say?
She's good people.
I know. Hold on. Yeah.
I
I'm
thought
ready to
it was
go to the
done.
pod.
Yeah, did they say anything about medical?
No, we're still waiting.
Yeah. It's kind of like the emergency room, waiting in the emergency room. You're just going to be there for like 6 hours.
Yeah, I just want to watch TV or something. Lay down.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you'll be able to do.
Well,
Don't
that's
y'all
right.
don't y'all think it's kind of strange that they never mention POTS in these hundreds of calls?
Right.
Like I thought this was gonna be something about POTS. And it ended
That's
up
what I
being
thought of when they
medical.
brought up medical. Yeah. But when they
That's
brought
talking
up
about
medical,
prisons.
that's the first thing I thought. Like, I'm like, all right, well, maybe, you know, maybe she had an episode in there, or maybe she's claiming to have episodes in there. She's being treated or whatever, but none of that. Nothing at all, kid. Not at all.
Cool it, kid.
Do that now.
Do what?
Well, you know how you guys didn't mix or whatever, with you were not allowed in the day room anymore or something like that?
Yeah. But I can still
You will
watch
be. Right.
There's a TV on the pod. There's just a TV with Wi-Fi, a smart TV in the day room.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think that they have that there.
I don't got a smart TV here, Mom. They don't have a smart TV here.
No? Oh.
Hell no.
Oh,
We
well,
don't
I
get
don't know.
haircuts here. We don't get none of that shit here.
Well, you get to shave.
Huh?
You get to shave.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. That's going to feel good.
Does Jim
Oh,
think I'm going to be here?
fucking weirdo. Calm down,
Ew.
Natalie. Calm down. Calm
Natalie.
down.
Natalie, this is your daughter.
This is what I'm talking about. Let's be honest, bro. They be talking like their own girls or something. You know what I mean? Sorority sisters.
Natalie.
Well,
Natalie's the type that would share a man with Mackenzie on some freaky ass incest shit. That's why
weirdo.
they had that language. They had their fucking guys on the side from
They're talking right in
Steve
front
not
of the
finding
father
out.
on some tough
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, yeah. Right over
Like,
his head, under his back, and behind his back at the same time. Under his nose, behind his back. You know what I mean?
Natalie, that was so gross. I bet you that feels good. Let's
And she's
rewind that
always
back,
like,
Natalie.
you know what I'm saying? Like, she's like talking this. Well, at least she got this near. Like what the fuck? Like, I don't know. She just be giving weird vibes, bro. It's front and back.
Well, you get to shave.
Huh?
You get to shave.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. That's going to feel good.
Bro, has anybody caught that?
Yo, bro, you paused. I thought Mackenzie paused. I'm like, yo, even she thought that shit was weird. That's crazy, bro.
Bro, she even said something. Hold on, man.
I like that.
I like
Mhm.
that.
Sound like Diddy.
Dude,
Take that, take that, take. I
bro,
like
she
that.
says I like that. And then mom says I bet that feels good.
Mm. That's going to feel good.
This is inappropriate. This is Natalie. You're disgusting. There needs to be a
Sounded
full
like
investigation.
Chingy. It sounded
I
like
want to know.
Chingy. I like
I
that.
want to know what happened the last 20 years of this girl's life or whatever, 18 years. I want to know exactly because Natalie, this is getting fucking weird.
You
Warm
know,
milk, and now you're on here. Fucking, I bet you that feels good. The fuck?
Does Jim think I'm going to be here a long time?
warm milk.
I'm not saying anything on the phone.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
not giving them
What you
nothing.
think? You're a kitty cat?
So you'll have to
You
ask
want
him
a
that
big
question
ball of
tomorrow.
yarn?
Okay.
Man, what you fucking think? Y'all are fucking a bunch of damn kitty cats.
You think you're a kitty cat? You want a big ball of yarn? Some
What you
cat
think? You
food?
Garfield? You looking ass bitch? You
You
think
want
you
some
Garfield?
pasta?
Yeah,
Yo,
sit your ass down. Want warm milk? What
right
almond
meow.
milk?
Sit down, right meow.
I'm wearing
Okay.
orange
Wow.
Crocs.
Oh, you are?
Mhm.
Oh, those probably feel way better than the slides.
They're comfortable.
Yeah. Socks or no?
They're like Crocs, but like fake ones.
No, are you wearing socks too?
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you, Roxy, for the
Oh,
donation.
good.
They're orange. And then I'm
You know
wearing,
what? It might be dirty and like grimy and
This-
stuff there, but I'm sure there's no bed bugs. So
oh no, I'm wearing like a sweater. It honestly looks kind of like my outfit I wore at the juvenile facility. I'm wearing all dark blue.
Okay, there you go, guys. You guys are keep saying, "Oh, that blue's from this juvenile facility." You got Mackenzie minting right here that she has the same outfit in the big girl jail.
oh,
And the pants are really soft. They're like pajama pants. They're comfortable.
oh, good. Man, I hope you can call me from there too.
From where?
The pod, wherever you're going. Yeah,
I probably can.
I want to know what it looks like. I need to I want to know.
Yo, see what I mean,
I
bro?
Whoa!
See, that's that living vicariously through her. I want to know exactly what it looks like. No, like, yo, I want to make sure you're all right, make sure you're safe, make sure you're good. She wants to know what it fucking looks like, bro. And she's still hitting it with the baby talk, like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Come on, man.
Natalie's the type going around bragging that, yeah, my daughter's in prison. She's pretty
Right.
badass.
Cut this shit, right, meow.
She's vicariously living through her daughter being in prison. It's hilarious. What
100.
comical bitch.
Real rap. Yeah.
So they do have campaigns though. Bro, honestly, if like I don't know where they're getting money from this, all right, but they're paying people. Crime Circus, he got paid from the get-go.
100%. Even if, listen, man, let's pretend he didn't. Now he's getting paid off it and from it.
Not wait to get those pictures.
Yes, I cannot wait for you to get those pictures. You need to text her and be like, please send me those pictures. Kenzie's
I'm so excited. Yeah.
in Armani.
I'm so glad because I was so sad in the visitation when you guys were standing with the baby. I wanted you guys all to take a picture together.
She probably
you know?
We just didn't ask.
Right. But I didn't know if the other kids would have seen. Like, I didn't know.
She
I wasn't
wrote
sure.
on my little arm thing. It says,
yeah, who did?
Armani. It says, I love you. It says, I love you, Titi Kenzie, and it's like baby Raylan.
Oh, that's right. They said they saw writing. I'm like, oh my God, they signed it. How cute is that?
Who said they saw writing?
I think Auntie Stephanie did.
Oh yeah, I was trying to let them see. It says, I'll tell you everything it says on it.
Okay.
It says home soon. Hashtag home soon. I heart Kenzie. It says hashtag Jack of Diamonds. It's an inside joke with us.
Mhm.
It says free the blitz, which is like, yeah, but
Whoa. Yo.
it says trap on it, like trap loves you.
We just gonna skip over the jackpot, but we ain't skipping over the blick pop. What? You think you slick?
Yeah, but it says free the blitz, which is like, yeah, but
Which is like what, Mackenzie? What's free to blitz? Let's look this up.
Yeah. Right away, she skipped over that shit.
Let's see what this means. Free to blitz. The fuck she
I
talking?
thought she said blick, like the blicky, bro. Blick.
Yeah,
blick.
I thought she did
Like
too.
the click with a B with the blick. But yeah, that's
Free to
crazy.
blitz.
But that could be some local shit. You know what I mean? Another insider shit like the Jack.
Some Fortnite shit. It looks like. Hold on.
Oh.
I don't know. Free to blitz sane.
Yo, they be enabling this shit too. This chick, she be thinking she too cool for school, bro.
It's a World War II bombing campaign known as the Blitz's Keep Calm and Carry On.
Nah, we start resetting blitz. They're gonna be thinking about defensive fucking talking
Yeah.
about New England Patriots and shit, like football and shit. But
Yeah.
nah. For a second, I thought she said the blick. That's why I was like, oh.
And what significance does the Jack of Diamonds have? Let me look at
That's
that.
some insider shit. You know what I mean? Because they could be on some diamond shit, or it could be on some like they know a dude named Jack that they be jacking or something. I don't know. A Jack could be a John, a Trick, a Joe. You know.
The Jack of Diamonds also can hint at challenges, especially those individual decision making. It symbolizes messages related to financial opportunities or advice on managing resources effectively.
But they said it was an inside joke, so it could be something between her and whoever she's. You know what I'm saying?
An unfaithful servant.
Yeah.
it says trap on it, like trap loves you, Lay loves you, Armani, RP loves you.
Hmm.
And it just says like,
I love that.
Huh?
I love that. Did Miss Kent sign it too?
No.
That's so cute.
Kent wrote me a letter though. I was really just like crying reading it.
Wow.
I gave Miss Cynthia the Baby Kush bracelet though.
Aw.
And me and Miss Kent are starting a business.
Well, yeah, good.
When I get out of jail.
Good. Well, don't tell me any details yet,
No.
because I don't want to give nobody nothing.
I just hope like my life isn't taken from me.
Oh, Natalie.
Yeah.
Oh, Natalie. You be giving everybody everything. Shut up.
Yo, you heard what Mackenzie just said, bro?
What'd she say?
She said, I just hope my life isn't taken from me.
Ooh.
Well, don't tell me any details yet,
No.
because I don't want to give nobody nothing.
I just hope like my life isn't taken from me.
Oh.
Yeah, hope and pray. That's all we can do. Okay? That's all. We will deal with whatever. Okay?
Everyone in here just sleeping now.
Oh, wait. Are they? What? So they're waiting for medical too?
Yes, it's just like me and two other girls. But I can't
So
sleep. I have really bad anxiety.
Yeah. They're in there on drug charges?
No?
Oh, I thought you said something about drugs.
Like breaking and entering in warrants and shit.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Does anybody new ever come in, or is it still the same two
Talk about
people?
your friend Diamond. Diamond's in there for killing a baby. You didn't talk about that with your mom. You lying ass bitch.
No, like
Let
I
me
was
use your PIN code and shit.
one of the people I'm with is new. I'm in here with the girl I came in here with, and then another girl came in. She's like she's 43.
43 breaking in?
Yeah.
Yo, look at her hating, bro.
She's cool though. I fuck her.
Yeah.
I need to pee bad as medical needs to come or I'm about to pee.
On, bro. She's judging a lady that's 43 breaking and entering, but her daughter's a teenager killing. What do we got going on here, bro? And that jacket diamond, that could have been the inside joke. She could have a friend diamond. You know what I mean? You never know because it's an inside thing.
Oh,
I know out here in Boston, it's a whole different term. You know what I'm saying? You jacking, you rubbing, whatever, you tricking, you joining. You know what I'm saying? There's several different. But it could have been that. Once you said that, I'm like, oh, yeah.
She's jacking off Diamond.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I'm sure if you pee, you can make yourself pee again.
Oversized clit shit.
Remember, you can't keep it in too long because that's not good for you.
Yeah, Jim told me the prosecution has 18 witnesses.
Well, anybody can call anybody that's mentioned anywhere.
That's just like a lot of people. Oh,
Yeah.
when you sit in the waiting room, do you sit with like the other people? What the fuck?
Yep.
What
So you're out there with like Dom's mom?
Yep.
What the
Yep. So sometimes, yeah. But sometimes it got a little awkward there because it was just us and then it was just her and Angelo. And that was a little bit awkward, but she eventually got up and went and sat on the other,
What'd you say?
She went and got up. There's another waiting room, like through the hallway, passed by the other deputies or whatever. So she went and sat over there.
They're so bad.
Which
She
is
never
fine.
said anything to you?
No, they can't. Nobody can. No.
Maybe like giving you weird looks?
I wouldn't know because I don't look at them.
Yo,
So,
Natalie, what do you got going on? Your dog needs to get fed. Take care of your animals, please.
And they can't. I have no idea. But no, nobody can say anything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, but.
That toilet's annoying as
I'm sure. It's just going to go all night?
it's just going off right now. Like you don't hear it?
I do. Like, what? Is there like a handle?
No, it just stuck. The button is stuck.
Can't somebody like kick it and try and like pop it out?
I don't know. It's so irritating. I'm not even gonna fuck with it.
Oh, is it done? Oh.
So Rosie and Bubba can't come to the courtroom?
Rosie, I'm not talking about anything on the phone. I already.
Whoa. Yo, she checked real quick, bro. That's the only time she ever checks her, bro. You notice that is when it got to do with her talking about the case over the phone. It's the only time.
Whoa.
I told you. I already told you if they can or can't, and then why.
Try to get as many people to come to my court as possible.
So the people that can. Some people have to.
Whoa. Holy shit.
She a fucking celebrity. She's trying to gang out, bro. It's crazy.
It shouldn't be about popularity, Mackenzie. It should be about sending a message that you are trying to, show that you're really sorry for what you did, but you failed on that. You failed.
To work, and if they can't get out of work, then they can't
Tell
come.
this Peggy I said I love her
I will.
so much.
I brought your Bible with me.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You like my Bible?
Yeah, I love it. We were all looking through it, and we saw your little blue gems on the one page.
Yeah, and there's like underlines and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who was looking through it?
Faith, me, really just Faith and stuff. I just was holding it.
My God.
Mm-hmm.
This is so irritating. Like I
can't wait for you to fly the pot. I want to know what it looks like.
I don't know.
Like, you don't know that nobody can tell you what the sleeping arrangements are?
There's hella floors. There's like 18 floors in this building.
Jeez. And then what do you sleep on, I wonder?
I don't know. I'm like getting tired though. Like, I just want to go to bed.
I'm sure.
I just miss you guys so much. Like I just want this to be over.
I know, I miss you too. So we've gone through a week. We're not being able to see you because of holidays. Remember?
Yeah.
So we'll just pretend there's a holiday and we can't see you.
Did they even post me on the news yet?
Well, yeah, of course.
I had a tough time believing. Oh yeah, hold on. What did she just say?
Did they even post me on the news yet?
Well, yeah, of course.
God.
What did they say?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't watch it.
They showed
You're a murderer.
Dom and Davion's body on the news.
No, my God, no.
Because
No,
they
no,
recorded
no.
it.
What?
Yes, I seen them record the picture of like the crash happening and then their bodies. The guy recorded it.
Well,
What is she talking about?
I don't know if she's talking about body cam, if she's talking about the crime scene, like pictures or what. But first, how do you go? Right, this is how you know she's psychotic, bro. She's talking about that so nonchalantly, like, "Yo, was I on the news? Oh, by the way, they showed it there, but like, it ain't even a thing, bro. Crazy."
It's like she's replaying the scenario in her head. No one recorded anything, Mackenzie, you idiot.
He can't do that. That would be.
Did you watch it?
Hell no, 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 no. I'm not watching that.
I'm saying you say you didn't watch the news?
No, but they said that they saw you, and well, because when I got home, I've been talking to you, and then I made myself some dinner, and I'm talking to you again.
What'd you say?
Because when I got home, I was talking to you, and then I made myself some dinner, and now I'm talking to you again.
What about your other
So,
daughter?
but
Why are you making yourself dinner, Natalie? Now the magnifying glass is on you and your parenting. What's going
You
on
know,
over there? This is before your daughter graduated. She was in high school and like a junior or sophomore. Your other daughter.
They
you
said
could
that
tell
they
she's
showed
lying.
the car driving down the
Yeah,
street,
she's fucking lying her ass off.
hitting the sign, which I can't believe they showed. And then that's it. You, and then that. So.
It showed me crying and
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought you
day.
didn't watch it. You see what I mean? Come on, man.
Yeah, and she wants that perception, bro. It showed me
Exactly.
crying, right?
Right.
I know, honey.
I was so upset all day. Just like some reason I could just like feel that cop when he was talking.
You have 1 minute left.
I'm gonna call you back because both of them are asleep. So I'm about to hog the phone.
That's okay. Call me back.
I'm gonna call you back right now.
Okay, bye, honey.
Bye.
I'm so tired, dude. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm like, dude, I'm on fucking fumes right now, man.
That was crazy, bro.
I'm so tired, but I gotta keep going. We gotta keep going.
Yeah, that one was different, bro. That one right there was different.
People want to free Mackenzie Shirilla. Let's see what this one says. Shut the crowd.
Okay.
Yeah, I was not about to call them. I can't get on the phone again. But I forgot what we were talking about.
Oh yeah, orange is the new black.
Oh yeah. So
Oh my
if
God,
it's anything like
bro.
that, I'll know.
Yo, listen. How many times in the past have we said, I know DVS is all about the YouTube and the prison genre, but you and I originally were talking about the influence of movies, music, and TV shows, etc.,
Yeah.
right? And we brought up Orange is the New Black a few times.
Yeah.
Even used it on, like, twists and funny things with thumbnails and stuff like that, pertaining to the case and shit. So that's just crazy.
It's a good show. I can't lie. It's a good show. I've heard mixed reactions. Like people say, people in New York, upstate New York, say it's very similar. I guess that's where it took place. And then people across the
Well,
world in different women prisons and jails say, nah, they capping. But go ahead.
yeah. They got one based out of Australia called Wentworth or some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shawty used to fuck with it. So it's like I would see it here and there. But I know the New England shit, I mean, the Orange is the New Black is based on some real shit that happened in New England and they shot it in New York.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, it's insanity.
And I'll probably
Oh, huh?
I'll probably have this there.
A what?
A roommate.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah,
That would be nice, huh?
a lot of the places here are open dorms.
I don't know what that means.
Going back,
Oh, like a big room with cots?
what?
Like a big room with just cots in it or something?
No, a big room with just beds.
You know,
That
it's
is crazy to me.
Mackenzie's probably going to come out and be smarter than fucking Natalie if she gets her education, if she, gets common sense. Natalie, you're dumber than a box of hammers. Your daughter is stupid too, but
I don't care. I'm not afraid. I would rather be out of my room. Like, I would rather, like,
Yeah.
I don't
You're right.
be in a cell. Like, I just, like, want to be out of a room.
Right. Hold on, I gotta feed the cats real quick. Hold on.
oh my god.
Cat lady. She got to
There
go
you
feed
go.
the cats. Plug over here, punch it. Feed your fucking daughter.
Feed me too.
You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna be able to So loud. So you just got your period?
I think so. I've been about to start it for a long time. I think my dress is like pushing it back.
I'm sure it is.
So wait, I don't know what people are saying though, like Miss Kent and like everyone.
Well, they're just obviously distraught and praying for you and dumbfounded and beside themselves and never giving up and, same old, same old.
Are they gonna message me?
I hope so. I gave them your info.
I don't know if they can.
That's what I said. I said, I don't know if you can, but here's your info. I said the same thing.
I'm like scratching my head and like heli like just coming out, like big ass chunks is coming out of my head. Megan was like love picking at this shit.
What?
Oh, she's losing her hair.
I hope she ain't talking about what I think she's talking about.
Oh, bro. Whoa.
She said something about discharge, bro.
Oh. I'm thinking, yeah.
Oh, it's dangerous. Someone said dangerous. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's getting late. Forgive us.
She said something about period earlier, and I was like, oh no.
No, they get raunchy. They get gritty, bro. It gets crazy. So.
Is this woman scared of her daughter? Yeah, that's a good comment. That's a great comment. She is scared
I
of
don't
her
want to talk
daughter.
about her.
Even in
Yeah, I
prison,
still
she's
find that
scared of her.
crazy that she hasn't like reached out or anything.
She's weak.
What'd you say?
She's just weak.
She's like weirdo.
Yeah.
After everything our family's done for her too, like that's just like
I know.
Oh, what we got here? Who we
Yeah,
talking
she was like love picking at this shit. Like big ass chunks is coming out of my head. Megan was like love picking at this shit.
I don't want to talk about her.
Yeah, I still find that crazy that she hasn't like reached out or anything.
She's weak.
What'd you say?
She's just weak.
Chat, who's Megan?
She's like weirdo.
Yeah.
After everything our family's done for her too, like that's just like
I know. That's what I'm saying. She's just weak and doesn't have a real good, secure sense of who she is. She's just a follower,
Yeah, I don't want to hear it from none of them.
No. Nope. Me either.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But you could just go announce that you're dead without like even asking me or saying, you were like, what? She said that right there is such an attention thing. You're not going to ask me first or message me like, oh my God, is it true? Huh?
She wanted the clout.
Exactly. Fake.
Bro, that's
see
crazy.
her at a party I go to, like.
So allegedly, this Megan chick they're talking about said Mackenzie was dead maybe after the incident or whatever, and all the mother's concerned is she didn't run it by her first. The fuck, like.
Yeah, so they're. Oh yeah, I want to address this. The blood oxygen level. I learned a little bit about this today. So it was from broken ribs. She had a couple broken ribs, and the blood oxygen levels up. It has nothing to do with POTS. POTS doesn't do blood oxygen levels.
She was at Bubba's graduation party, and she's like, "I'm so drunk," and like, she's like, "I miss you, Kenzie." Like, did Dom have weed?
Oh my God.
And then she would smoke weed with us, and then it would just be like, I would like not see Megan again for a long ass time.
That's what I mean. Fake follower.
Yeah,
she's a party girl.
She's weird.
Yeah. Yep.
I wish someone had a comb I can use. They have like brushes, but I need like a comb so I could like scratch all this dandruff off my scalp.
I don't have the kind of nubby comb or brush. It's like what kind? Like a bristle brush?
Oh no, they have a nub brush. They do.
Oh, that should work.
Out to like scratch my head with her brush. Like I don't want her to be like, what the? Because some people just think, oh, white people have lice.
You can't have your own brush?
I do, but I have to buy it from commissary, and I don't feel like doing that.
Oh.
The commissary got weird too because Steve lost his job, got unemployment. I believe he has a new job now, but that affected Mackenzie and her commissary. That's why she's looking a lot thinner these days.
Yeah, and I knew they were talking about hair at one point, but it threw me off the way they were, because you know how they get gritty sometimes, get gritty in the city. But the mother, bro, she just throws me off. Like she's like, she want to be cool, she want to be down. Like she's like, oh my God, like the way she just said that shit irked the fuck out of me, bro.
She has. It's almost like she wants to say something too, but she knows the line's recorded, and then at times she says just fuck it because she just blurts out stupid shit. So, in each call, I feel like Natalie has something important to say to Mackenzie behind the scenes, and she's trying to convey the message in a way. I think yeah, dude, like it's some weird shit going on there.
100%. They know, the parents knew she was into some shit, and she was doing this, and she was partying and doing this, that, and the other. And they didn't give a fuck, bro. Or they had no control over it and do it.
Facts.
Get it for you. Oh, I know. I actually didn't even see one on mine.
Oh.
We have separate categories. Well, Kenzie, get one right now so that it comes to you on Thursday.
No, I don't. I don't want it. Well, actually, yeah, no. I don't want to just waste so much money here, though.
But you're not, though. Okay.
So I'm
You
leaving.
still need a brush, Ken.
It's okay. There's girls here with a brush. That'll be cool.
Okay. I was going to say, because then you can massage your scalp with the nubby brush. You know?
I just dropped the phone.
If
Hello?
you like put the nubby brush in a circular rotation, you can like massage your scalp.
Oh, okay. I just fixed the phone. I didn't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to like scratch my scalp when I go back in my room.
Well, don't scratch too hard though, because you can damage your scalp and then have open sores. So don't do that. You should really get the nubby brush and massage your scalp in a circular rotation.
Or wash your fucking hair.
Yeah.
You know?
Get some Irish Spring with hands.
It's some fucking shit.
Do it a bar soap, Mackenzie. You're in
Yeah,
fucking
it's all you
business.
need, bro.
Well, this time county jail. Either way, get your shit, man.
I like the pants that they have here better than the juvenile pants, though.
Oh, good.
And I thought I'd be seeing like roaches crawl around the floor, but there's none.
That's good. Although those are everywhere.
They're all over the kitchen, apparently.
Yeah, no, I mean everywhere. Even restaurants. They're just literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere where there's cardboard boxes. That's where they love to hang out. And those are most found at
We
like...
not have cardboard boxes. We're all over pulp.
Didn't their stuff come in cardboard boxes? Ew, that's gross that they were all over pulp.
I told you that. That's why they got mad at us when I wrote that review. I was like...
Gross.
I was like, yes, and they have roaches.
Mackenzie, why are you a Karen, too?
Yeah, see, she tries to play both sides, bro. She try to act like a gangster and be a Karen at the same time. The mother
Yeah,
does too.
good example is that fucking dude that was chasing her down on the road rage.
Yeah.
Yep.
1 minute she's talking.
Right after.
Yeah, because 1 minute she's talking tough to him, and then she's calling the police on him. Like, crazy work, you know?
Crazy.
It's gross.
But yeah, hopefully, like, so I'm gonna get off this pod Sunday. I'm gonna be off this pod Sunday.
Yep.
And I'm gonna leave here and go to the Mary's Mood Tip, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because clearly the judge just wants to speed this process up as fast as she can and get it out of her hands.
Yeah.
I wonder how much money she made from this. Send to look for like deposits or some shit, or cash. Some weird.
Yeah.
They probably gave her the cash that like Dom had.
Patty, we're not talking about anything, remember?
Whoa. Yo, she
Don't.
checked that quick.
I don't even know what you're
there.
talking about.
She don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
So just stop. We can't talk about anything like that.
You gotta cut our tongue short. Why? So they can't get like transport to bring it up or something like that. Oh.
What's going on?
We gotta get put up 20 minutes early for our food. I don't want it. That's annoying as I don't want that.
I wonder why.
Oh my god, she's mamming right now. Ma'am. What wants to free Kenzie?
The fuck?
I can't
Their
stand
bio. I'm
that
like, y'all
fucking laugh. I can't
Amber?
stand that laugh. Any other mother would be like, yeah, that's called, she's being polite. That's called common courtesy. And, but she's over here laughing at it.
Natalie, for somebody that still has their daughter, you don't show any kind of feelings towards Davion and Dom. Like I don't get, my intuition is telling me that you don't give a shit.
Right.
Like you really just don't give a shit. Like fuck
Nah,
you,
she's mad at she's just mad that they're blaming her daughter. You know what I mean?
Need to make posts, like tell them to put it in their highlights.
I don't know. I'm outside. I'll have to remember to go check.
Yes, and get my stuff from Dom's house, my purse.
I know, honey.
That's like one of my last things I have of him, other than that one other thing. My backpack, but
I know.
It smells just like him.
I have it in a plastic garbage bag, and I sealed it up real tight a long time ago.
Oh my god, thank God, because like that will just like I'm gonna just like come home.
I know.
And go into a smell.
I know. I have it super sealed. I did that the first day. I might go put it in another bag just to be safe.
Do you go in the game room ever or no?
Yeah, sometimes we go in there just to use the restroom, but then that's it. Then we shut the door. No cats are allowed in there. No dogs. Nothing.
It's still like how it was, or you like the
No.
still dead?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't change anything.
You can get it ready for like I feel like you should like clean it up, put all my stuff upstairs.
Damn.
Yo, she's telling her to clean up. That's crazy work.
No, I just didn't know. I just wanted to wait. You know?
I mean,
Now, when there's two studs that walk into a cell with strap-on fifis and they tell Mackenzie, the fuck? We here, what you know why we're here. Do they clean up afterwards? That's my question. Basically, how many licks does it take to get to the end of the, Come on, man.
if it's for you, but I'm telling you, I don't care. If you could just put all my stuff in a box or something and put it upstairs in my room, so it gives you guys another room.
Oh, no, thank you for that. I don't know. I'll see if I can. So.
Who let the studs out?
Danny lost privileges to having a bed frame, so I moved her bed to the floor.
Why can't you have a bed frame?
Because I can't. There's so much.
Yo, bro, hold on.
There's the.
She's telling her what she could do with her house, and she's saying thank you. That's wild work.
That's how she got that master bedroom. Like, Mom, you know I'm getting a master bedroom, right? The fuck?
The fuck?
Why can't you have a bed frame?
Because I can't. There's so much. There's disgust. She just leaves bags of food and like bowls and shit under her bed, and then she doesn't know why it smells in her room. She's like the son I never had.
Wow.
Oh my God. Why would you talk about your other daughter like that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
The son you never had, bro?
And she's saying
Mackenzie's your
that
daughter?
room smells and shit. Like, what the fuck?
How about the only
Teach her
innocent
to
daughter
clean
you
it.
have?
Right.
That's crazy.
She wouldn't go in. I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, I don't know. My room smells, and I can't figure out why. I'm like, okay. So I went up there. I'm like, oh my God. You know that frosting I make from the cookies?
She had that in her bed.
So she makes it sometimes because it's yummy, right? And then there was one of those bowls. Well, it's milk. And yes, it was under.
And she likes to say she hates candy, but then just eats straight sugar. That just makes any sense.
It makes like no sense.
She's fucking lying.
Makes no sense. So I removed. She no longer gets. And then there was like 5 pee bags under there that were empty. She can't have it. She can't have it anymore. I took it out. She's asleep on the floor now with her bed. It's on the floor.
I thought you was like, I found like drugs under her bed. I thought you were gonna say like some crazy.
No.
Oh no.
No, because
no. Oh, speaking of that, somebody was online saying how there was no parental supervision with you and stuff. This was the party house, and I just let people have all kinds of parties here and everything. And finally, the neighbor across the street, she was like, "You guys, you don't know what you're talking about. That's a wonderful family. They're very nice. And I live right across the street. There were never parties over there. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Don't believe everything you hear."
I was at.
Nice people party too, and this is where they're gonna go with this. They're gonna stop blaming Dom and the Russos. Oh, we party over there and here and everywhere but here, type shit.
Natalie, your
Allegedly.
perception that you're putting out to the media and to the internet was not who you really were. Your neighbors didn't see you all the time. When your neighbors seen you, you were nice. You walked up, you shook their hand, you acted like everything was fine. But deep down, we know the truth.
Right. And nice people party too. But you ain't nice, bitch. We know the truth.
Big facts.
At Dom's house. Maybe they're talking about that house.
No, they were saying me though. I let you have parties off. I don't even know this person. Dylan something.
Dylan.
But who even knows? I don't know. But that could not even
Don't be saying my name, bitch.
be his real name.
It was a
I'm like,
kid,
wait a minute.
or someone my age, or like an adult.
It's Facebook. Anybody create any profile and it's right. I'm like, nobody knows. Everybody's making shit up. Then they were saying that you had just got done breaking into a church and you spray painted and broke everything. You spray painted all over the church. Like, what?
That happened.
What?
That happened, Natalie. I forgot all about that. That happened. Your daughter robbed a fucking church. You should be ashamed. And then now you're justifying it. Get the fuck out of here. I know Dom was part of it too, but he's not here no
Right,
longer.
she's acting like it
Not
never
really.
happened. She's acting like it never happened. It never would happen. Mackenzie's over there, guilty as fuck, grinning like the Joker. You know.
For sure.
The rumor mill is strong. Okay. Damn, strong people are so sad and depressing. Like they really have like nothing like credible. Nothing. This is the saddest town ever. Just, like open up my courtroom for like the whole city to come and just like live stream it all and like don't block anything. Right. Right. That's all on the news. Yep. That's why I was hoping this one was going to be live streamed, but it wasn't. It was live streamed.
Oh, that's another thing too. Oh, New Age plug. You're doing the transcripts. We already seen the live stream. The live stream went off and we seen the whole thing, and you're just like reading the transcripts. I watched it live. I put it on my family. You lying mother! They didn't stream the They didn't stream the trial. They gave us the victim impact statements. They streamed it for themselves, the news station, so they could clip it. And I asked the news station and requested. They couldn't give it to me full video, but we'll continue reading so y'all know what happened inside the court.
Facts.
No, the end was, but not the whole thing. What end? Man, is it rain or is that the tree? Just what the judge says was live streamed, but I was hoping the whole thing would have been, but it wasn't. That's okay. Who cares? They're so stupid. Dummies. Yeah, I just can't wait for them to like. They just have so much explaining to do. Like, there's so many like unanswered questions.
Natalie, you really want you being on the stand getting streamed? I thought your husband used to work for the news station and they did it as a favor to him. And you're acting clueless in front of Mackenzie because you didn't want to. She didn't want to. When she was on the stand, she got bodied by the prosecutor.
Right.
Body. You got to put her in a trick bag.
Facts. So.
Yeah, all these people are talking out of their ass. I gotta go in my room. Okay, Pumpkin, I'll talk to you in a little bit. All right, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna talk to you again later. All right, Mom? Yeah. I'm here. Love you. What up?
You know, you go from a household where you never had to get told to go back to your room.
Right.
And now you got to live your adult life getting told what to eat, what to do, and get back to your room. What a dumbass. All right, Blue. I'm tired, dude. I was falling asleep.
Nah, I hear you. I hear you. It's late. Shout out to everyone in the chat for riding with us. You know what it is. YouTube She's Podcast. We'll be back. El Plaga, Blue Eyes. Yeah.
All right, so the Friday Live is up in the air. We might cover something different if we do it, or it's up in the air. We might come Saturday. I don't know yet, but
I bet.
We'll be back. We'll definitely be back. We got shit to cover. We got shit to do. YouTube stream. Yeah. Thank you for all the donations. All the moderators, thank you so much.
Bet that.
Lisa Nelson says she doesn't know how to clean herself. They don't have Summer's Eve in prison. I'm sorry. They don't have Summer's Eve. Is that what that's called? Is that the right stuff?
Whoa. Like you said, bro, she could use anything. Soap is soap, bro. You use that shit anyway.
Whoa.
You know?
Hey, bro, you ever took a shower and your girl had that Summer's Eve in there? Did you ever use it? I think it should make your dick fall off, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Out here, bro. Yeah. Go to bed, bro.
It's got estrogen in it, dude.
Mackenzie, yeah, that baby hair is dumb as fuck. Your dad is in his underwear, he is a cuck. Your mama, yeah, she's over there, she's dumb as fuck. She's munching on a stud, the fuck? Yeah, let's be honest, she ain't really got pots, yeah, she got jaundice. She stole the TP from a celly like she's Pocahontas. That shit is common, and her mama's supposed to send some money, she needs some ramen. I heard she's got a new friend, I heard she scissored that girl Diamond. I know that Natalie is lying, and deep inside, yeah, she's dying. I know your damn intentions, so sit down, little bitch. And Bubba, he be flinching, and I know that he's a snitch. And your daddy sitting there in the hotel corner, deep throat of Corona, sit there with a boner. while Natalie is getting bent over on the bed, face down with her toes up. There goes Steve with that milk, yeah, he pulled up. He got horny when Crime Circus showed up. R.I.P. to Davion, he was more than a carry-on. R.I.P. to Dominique, we all know he was tryna leave. Kenzie, yeah, that baby hair is dumb as fuck. Your dad is in his underwear, he is a cuck. Your mama, yeah, she's over there, she's dumb as fuck. She's munching on a stud, she's munching on a stud. The fuck? Do this shit for Dom, I do this shit for Davion. I'm gonna body old Mackenzie, I don't know what day we on. Yo daddy keep on lying, that's how he done lost his job. He knew that you smoke weed, let you hit the bomb. Yo Natalie, yeah, you really starting to age. Yo Natalie, yeah, you need to light the sage. Yo Natalie, that is not your sister. She gon' be gone forever and you gon' miss her.
Mackenzie, Shirilla, what do you want to tell the people?
I want to tell my side of the story.
Rock, paper, scissors. She gon' make Kenzie look like a lizard. She's getting extorted, I seen the pictures. Your mom is your mom and not your sister. Yo Natalie, fuck you bitch. Yo Kenzie, yeah, fuck you bitch. If you driving, I ain't calling shotty. You get fucked by a fake dick and sucking on it sloppy. R.I.P. to D.D., Davion and Dominique. Motherfucking Natalie and yo fucking D.A.D. So-called dad, you supposed to raise that girl, you super sad. Beat your ass black and blue and now you look like Sadie Nash. Licking on that carpet and now her knees got a rash. You so itty-bitty, rather see J.D.'s titties. You gon' get out one day, probably when you 50. Tryna spell out the money, babe, like you fucking 50. This shit was premeditated, you done took the route. Your dad done failed everybody in that fucking house. You supposed to be a man, but your woman wear the pants. You're supposed to put your arms strong, and I ain't talking Lance. Your bad parenting made your kid turn to lesbian. She'll never have a kid, she'll never have a man. She's that hell on wheels, driving in a Hellcat. She got a new bitch, yeah, she look like Hellcat. She got so roughed up, yeah, she been to hell and back. I said eternity, Mackenzie, can you spell that? That car so fucked up, even Dub couldn't weld that. Davion's mom will fuck you up, yeah, she held back. R.I.P. to Dom, Mackenzie's getting the train ran on her.com. She was making money, had the world in a palm. Now she crying hysterically, just stay calm. You gon' have to eat that pussy all night long.